Well, hey everybody, welcome to day 3 at the camp. Today, I've been here just a little bit. I have some things I intend to do. I want to fence off this small wall. I want to build a little table, potentially another bench, but you get distracted when you return to a project. And what happened was, looking out towards the west, the view I showed you guys, camp is right there. I'm looking at the ground and looking at all of the brush and crap I've just been throwing this way. And now I want it out of the way. So I'm going to do a bit of cleaning first, just to open up the space, and then we'll get down to the projects. Alright, so what a difference just cleaning some brush can make. I know it doesn't look fantastic, but all right here where I've been scraping the leaves and stuff down to, the ground is just mushy. So I pull out the heavy pieces, and then as you can see in there, I'm just filling in all the mushiness with the stuff. Let it decompose, and 50 years from now it'll be more ground. But now it's just a way to soak everything up. And yeah. So I'm going to start pulling from my massive brush pile, and I'm going to start closing this in. Nothing fancy. It doesn't need to be sturdy by any means. Just kind of for aesthetics. And for while sitting in there, keep that breeze coming out of the southwest in the winter. So I'm just going to fill it in with all the junk brush. Let me tell you what a difference it is finding wood that's in the 3-foot range compared to the 6-foot range for that wall. I think moving forward, a lot of the things that I build are going to have to be in shorter lengths, because even just building those 2 walls in the past 2 days, finishing up this yesterday with this size wood was not easy. How far I had to go to carry wood back. So except for the shelter, which will come later, I'm going to build everything using smaller lengths of wood. It's done. That was a lot easier. Looks like the optimum size wood out here to be able to do things is between 3 and 4 feet. So keep that in mind. Good, and what that'll do is block the prevailing wind during the winter time for in there. See, with this here, I'm just filling it in with junk on the ground. Doesn't need to be fancy, doesn't need to really be sturdy. It'll all just kind of fall into place and pile up. And it's cleaning up the sides of the trails really good. Well, this one's not pretty. It's not supposed to be. This, like I said, I'm just pulling stuff off the side of the trail, fill it in, see what happens to it. But if I can clean up a bit and build a little bit of a blind wall, I'm good. I think this one's gonna go over there. Well, it's a bit of a jalopy really, but like I said, trail cleaning and an experiment. We'll see what happens. So this side over here, this is going to be a bit more tricky. One, because of the setup of the trees, and two, it's 5 feet. That's where I'm having the difficulty with the wood. So, I don't know. Let's think on that one for a bit. So I'm gonna go horizontal, being that I already have one stake post here. I just drove another one in front of it. I've got the tree. I'll just put another post over there, and hopefully I can find the timber to fill it in. So it is like long time later, and I have had one hell of a time collecting the wood for this. Like I said, the long ones, man, rough. So it's secure. I put stakes, several on both sides, and now what I'm doing is all these small spots where there's gaps, I'm just wedging brush. Tighten it all up, and it's a lot easier because it's easy to find small pieces. Alright, well, taking a little walkabout. Total score. Some split wood on the side back there. That is going to make us a proper little table, because we got flat pieces, for my stove, which is extremely important out here. So that'll be the next and final project for the day, because that took a long time, but it's done. Didn't need to be tall, because we want the view in that direction. Alright, well, let's see what we can make of this. Okay, so thinking of spot. Day one I kicked off, I pulled this tree back, and this stump, I kicked out what I could. The rest of it's been a nuisance. We're at the corner of the bench here, so essentially I'm going to build more of a platform than an actual table. It doesn't matter as long as I have a flat place to put my stove and out of the way. Like right there. Snug. I'll actually fill this in if I can later with stuff. I got these pegs about 8 inches in the ground, but it ain't much for soil because I'm in the remains of the stump. But you can see that don't want to go in much further, so it'll do. And then we will fixate our top somehow like that. I know it doesn't look level, but it will be level enough to hold a stove. Check these things out. Gift wrapped. Anyways, so I've put more stakes in to really keep that solid, and then you can see that holding that, and I'm gonna make sure that there's a lot of pressure on them from the back. I'm gonna put this big one in to keep them all in place. Well, I'd say she's good. Well, that's great because sitting, making coffee on this, I couldn't sit on it while making coffee. All wibbly wobbly. So that works out perfect. But I still need a table. Maybe I'll make this the table because everything naturally just seems to gravitate here. Well, I think that's it, everybody. A couple more hours of daylight. See? The table. Anyways, I think for day 3, we done really good. Got the vertical blind, the prevailing wind, blocked off the other front end there, so it's still all open. I can see the sky. What I can see of the sky, yeah, there's a lot of stuff growing out there. But there is sunlight. The sun will set there, and then we will be able to see stars. So, not bad. That was probably the easiest thing to build. There's no inertia involved, like tying back that stuff and driving stakes. You just cut them to length and lean them. And the obvious, having a proper place to make coffee and food at this point. Small, but it works, and that's what matters. Table. Table will be next. I gotta make a place to put stuff so it's not all just sitting on top of the down tree. I don't know. I'll come up with something. Gotta tell you though, this week has been one of the funnest weeks for me making videos. I am thoroughly enjoying this. I'm enjoying the work, the tasks, the challenges. But making the videos, when I go back and watch it, I'm like completely submerged in viewing it, just hearing all the sounds out here, and I don't know. I like it. I hope you do too. I'll see you all again very soon. Till next time, enjoy. You're not. That's right. Thursday.